Hey guys, good afternoon. 12:53 p.m. February 22nd over here on the East Coast. Um, I wanted to do today's vlog about having faith. Um, and I don't mean that in a spiritual way. I mean that in the things that you do. And I'll give you a good example. I actually had this lady come over today to evaluate my dog to be a service dog to help me out with a couple of issues that I have. But as she was coming over to evaluate my dog for her service, I got a little nervous that he wasn't going to be able to pass the test. I mean, I had a lot of faith in my dog, but I didn't know if he was going to be able to, pass it to her likings. I mean, and to me, he was a perfect candidate, but to other people, he may not be. So I did end up having, some faith that my dog would be a good candidate, and I've gone through the procedures in order to, you know, everything up until this point in order to have him be able to at least be evaluated. So she came over today, and my dog did everything I could have wanted him to do, and a little bit more, as far as the evaluation happening. And I was really excited about that. He doesn't tend to have bad habits, but sometimes they may show up, like he may bark at somebody or do something of that nature. But as she came in and greeted us, he was, perfectly fine. And we had to do certain things like feed him, take away his bowl. He can't be food, people, or dog aggressive. I have other dogs, so she was able to see him interact with them. The only, thing that we can work on is him being a little skittish, but as he gets out more in the public eye, that'll go away with time too. He's still kind of a puppy. He's not even 2 years old yet. Um, and I was told he won't fully mature till he's about 2.5. So as we're going through these things, I was, a little nervous that he may do something that's, they think is not appropriate. And I don't know what the criteria is. I had an idea, but as we're going through things and I'm showing her things that he could do, like commands that he could follow, and just little things, he does something on his own, which he does here from time to time, and it's open up the door, the sliding glass door, when he wants to go out. And he did that in front of her, and she was kind of blown away, taken back by that. And I mean, we didn't rehearse that or anything. He just does it on his own. But for him to do that at that time was just, it was awesome for her to see it, for it to happen. I didn't think much of it because he does it all the time, but those are signs that he's got potential, and that he wasn't food aggressive, he wasn't aggressive towards the other dogs, and all good signs that he could be a good service dog. So I was really excited about the outcome there, and I wanted to do today's blog on having faith in the things that you do. I was listening to this other great motivational mentor type of speaker who said hope and faith sometimes get intertwined, but hope is a beggar, and faith is what walks you through the door. I don't know the name of the person who said it, and I didn't create it. But he said that hope is a beggar, and faith is what walks you through the door. So the things you hope for, you're kind of just begging for those things to happen. And faith is knowing that those things are going to happen, in my opinion. So you got to have faith in the things that you do and the things that you're a part of. Again, I didn't know what to expect today, but it went pretty well, better than I thought it would go. And we're going to be moving forward with training to have my dog be a service dog here in the future. It's going to take some time, probably around a year's length, and we'll begin that journey, me and him together. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's something that I've been wanting to do with him for quite some time, and really looking forward to training. I trained him up to a certain extent now, which he's pretty, I was able to have him sit, lay down, stay, come, release, a bunch of different commands that I've taught him. But for her to see those things, and her to see him in a natural environment, and him be the good dog that I know that he is, was just, was very pleasing to me. And I'll admit my faith wasn't as high. I thought, again, that he was perfectly fine in my eyes, but you never know what outside professionals looking from the outside in are thinking. So as we're discussing certain things and she's saying that he's going to be a good candidate, it just gives me an overwhelming feeling of success, for lack of better words, of accomplishment. And what I believed, what I had faith in, was actually true. And when you get reassurance from a professional, sometimes it just makes you feel good. Like you did know what you were talking about. You did know that there was potential, and that there's growth that's going to come of it. So I also hit 18 subscribers last night or sometime today that I'm really appreciative for, and I have faith that I can hit 20 by the end of the month, which is about 6 days away. I'm making constant efforts to kind of get my name out there, and 20 is going to be the new goal for this month, and we'll see where we go from there. But I am at 18 and need 2 more subscribers, and I appreciate again all the comments, likes, subscribes that I'm getting from people all over the world now, and it's very I do have faith in what I'm doing with this. I just don't know what tomorrow brings as far as this passion, this dream that I have, and it's kind of exciting not knowing. That's what makes this interesting to me, is not knowing who I'm going to affect, not knowing who's going to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be honest, I don't know. I maybe know a handful of people that have subscribed to my channel, but all the new subscribers I really don't know, and I appreciate every single one of them because I'm having some sort of effect in their life, and that's all I can ask for. So again, I think I have a talk coming up sometime. I thought it was this month, but I think I got my months confused from being so busy. But I think it's going to be sometime next month, and I'll be sure to record it, and it'll be my vlog for that day, so you guys can see that I'm actually going to try and pursue this dream full forward. So again, I appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see if I can get my dog over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is him. His name is Bruno. I'm going to try to have him be trained to be a service dog. He's a good dog anyways. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, and you guys can see that actually, that there's that you got to have faith in even the littlest things, and know that your efforts and your beliefs sometimes are just that it's something that you can strive for, and something that will happen, regardless of what you think may happen. So thank you guys again for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.